Yeah.
What does that name, the name of that mixtape, what does that mean to you?
Reincarnated. That's like I came up with that like on some like reincarnated status. Like that's like back from what they thought I was at once, or thought I was gone, or thought I was left for dead for real. Like resurrecting myself and my name and my position in the city, my name, everything. Like reincarnated, full fledged, like full throttle, just like
So
yeah, reincarnated, resurrected, back from the dead type shit.
let me ask you this: what do you feel like what dead are you coming back from?
Well, the dead that I once was, as far as the old me, because I'm in competition with the old me, which was once a lost kid, a misguided, lost young kid. You feel me, with loss of a lot of guidance that I did have, with loss of it and having to capitalize my mind by myself and figure out and teach myself how to maneuver and adapt to the environments that I was forced into, like solitary confinement. So that's more so what you just asked me. Like what you just said when you said, what was the question?
Um,
Dang,
shit.
you said, dang.
I
I was
was
going
asking
into
you what
how,
dead did you feel like you was
what
coming
did I
back
come
from?
back from? Like I said, the old me for real, that I once was when I was lost. Now that I'm more sharper, more so, I'm more wiser than I was before I did the time, before I left off, before I had to take that break from the rap industry, from the Baltimore industry, from the industry period of the music scene of it. From before I had to take that break, before I sat down, before I got counted out for having time, they thought I was never coming back, or probably thought I was done, or thought I wasn't going to prevail or come back stronger from, you know, have taken the losses I took and making it trigger me to smoke weed and do drugs and pop pills and all that shit, capitalizing from the old me and becoming at a clear conscience and sober mind now and adapting to the new environment and starting from scratch on a clean slate. So I'm resurrecting myself from that old me that I'm in competition with.
Okay. And just let me get your opinion on this too while we at it, right? Because I pretty much have asked most of the people who I interviewed about this. It's an Instagram page named Baltimore Scoreboard that just popped up, and I mean they just going around pointing fingers at everybody. What's your opinions on that page?
Hey, I don't even know him. I don't know nothing about him. Like, I can't even really like give you cause I ain't even look into it. I ain't even indulge in that type of, all that negative or dirty politics and shit like that and assumption, allegation shit. I don't get into that dumbass shit for real.
Yeah.
I stay in my own little shit and I keep my mindset at one thing. I try to stay focused and avoid that type of nonsense. And I know it's false allegations. It's all it's a distraction.
Right.
It's a negative distraction. That shit means no value for real in real life, in real time.
Okay. And being somebody who's been through the prison system and everything, let me get your opinion, or not your opinion, let me get your definition of a snitch. What do you consider a snitch?
A snitch. I mean, a snitch is somebody that's street oriented, first of all, that's going by street codes, living by street morals, principles, totalities, and, you know, basic fundamentals of a street oriented nigga. I would say snitching is basically putting, getting the blame, catching your charge and getting involved in a situation and being put in a situation you put yourself in and got into a predicament where it was just a one-on-one and you was confined and interrogated, that you point the finger and accuse somebody else, like, or accuse the next man of what you could have allegedly had something to do with, or took heed, or indulged in, or like put yourself into, and you got into an interrogation room and when it was one-on-one, it was time for you to, you know, hold your water and stand on your own for the morals and principles that you living by, or you saying you live by, and you pointing the finger, or you pointing the finger and making a statement to incriminate someone else that even if they did or didn't have nothing to do with it, you was jammed up and caught up for what you was caught up for, and you basically, you know, put the blame on the next man. So I would say that that rule applies for street-oriented men, street-oriented niggas.
Okay.
A citizen, I can't really go by what a citizen is gonna do. If somebody, that's like if somebody died right here in front of this school, and the lady that's in the school called the police to get her assistance, and she gotta make statements and do all shit like that. I mean, that's not snitching, that's citizen being a citizen. So I say that rule applies to all street-oriented individuals, male or female.
And do you have any closing messages for your fans?
Man.
And when can they expect new music from you?
Man, I'm back, yo. I took my little break in the rap scene, yo, 3 years, you know, unintentionally. So I'm coming back for what's mine. I apologize for the wait, I apologize for the setback, but it's a minor setback for a major comeback. I did 3.5 years, so I'm coming back full-fledged, reincarnated. The mixtape out now. Lord Dorian on all streaming platforms. You know the name. I know you ain't forget. You ain't got amnesia. Not all y'all, at least. So I know y'all remember the name and y'all know the face. So just, you know, tap into the new me, the new mindset, the new, you know, starting from scratch. Like tap into done struggling, like, and get into what I came from, my whole story, and everything that I'm overcoming, the obstacles that I overcame, and just tap into it, because I'm about to come with a whole different approach on a positive level, on a political, intellectual level, to give people a different vocal point and show people it's more to it than what you think. It's more so, I'm about to educate this time and show y'all a different, you know, the different mindset and a different vocal point. Like, I'm about to come with a whole different approach, so stay tuned. Done struggling on all streaming platforms. Lord Dorian on all streaming platforms. Instagram, done struggling, 2_ done struggling. They hacked my first page at 14K. This is my second page, I just got back. You feel me? So Instagram, __ done struggling, 2_. So my message is stay focused. Don't let nothing trigger you. Don't let nothing trigger you to stay off your task. Don't let nothing or nobody think separate your mindset from your objective and your task, yo. And that's what it is. Shout out to Jizzle TV and the guys, yo. And everybody with me. Long live WPF, free WPF, yo. Voice of the Port, Westport's finest, for sure.